Okay, it's been a very long day. One of my biggest teacher hacks. I don't know how I feel about it next to like the peachy color. All right, y'all, here is day 3 of my classroom makeover. My room looks exactly the same as when I left it. I have made a to-do list back here, and we're gonna get going with it and get started.
It's RSM.
The second thing on my list was to finish building one of my IKEA things. I did, it just took me an hour, and if you're like me, you hate building furniture, especially by yourself, and that was miserable. So I'm glad that's over. I have another one of those build, but I'm not doing it today. Here's what it looks like. The tops go really good, but the bottom is really hard for me to pull, but I already built it, so I'm not redoing it. This one I can pull pretty easily. One of my biggest teacher hacks is getting fabric for your bulletin board paper. I've seen people do sheets, but I like fabric because I can make it look really cute. This is a light pink with polka dots. My one over there is a really good pink plain fabric, and then I've got some black and white polka dots on the other ones, but I have had the black and white polka dots in this one for 3 years, and I've moved 3 times, so they've made it through 3 classrooms, and then this one is brand new because the blue that I had up here just didn't match. But yeah, it's my classroom hack. Here's the border, not the border, the fabric, and then I don't know how I feel about it next to like the peachy color, but you know, we're gonna just vibe with it. I already bought it and I like it, and if I don't like it together, then I'll just take pictures like this and like this. But I am gonna go ahead and get the math wall title up and then start working on the numbers and try to get that done before I leave today. Again, border is in the mail, so all of this is going to be much better, and then that's not going to be there. My old border is up right now. Okay, so I put the fabric up, I have math wall, and then I put our numbers up. I know it's a little uneven, but when I put the border up and I fill this space, it's gonna be fine because I know the 20 is hanging off a little bit more than the 10, but it's fine. I like the way it looks. I think it looks good. Also, a lot of you have asked about the spray, the lamination spray. This is sprayed with it, and this is not. I'm trying to think of other things that are not. I'll find other things, but if you can tell, like, this looks so matte and clear, like it doesn't shine off of these lights. But yeah, there's an update. Okay, y'all, I had to film some content and I've got to get out of here because it is my husband and I's 4th wedding anniversary, and so I've got to go home and get ready for dinner. Let me show you the progress that we've made. This is day 3. Day 3 was definitely the least amount of progress that I've made yet. But tomorrow and Friday, I'm going to do long days and get a ton done. I got the fabric up on this wall. I got the math wall title up and the numbers. I also built this little thing, which was a pain in my butt, and that is what took forever, and I have to build another one. I also got these in the mail. I'll explain more later. I'm going to do those on Friday, I think. Nothing over here. There's my to-do lists. I got this wall finished. I know that this is off, but again, I have smaller border, and then all that's going to be shifted over. And please ignore all of this, but this is probably my favorite thing that I got done today. I switched it from that little guy to this little upgrade, and y'all, I don't have anything in there yet, but it's just so pretty and organized. I have never had a toolbox that looks like this yet. Hey y'all, this is day 4 of my classroom makeover. I just got here. I'm so overwhelmed already, so I'm just gonna start with the to-do list and we're gonna just knock out as much as we can. Number 1 was to take all of my books, organize them in these cute little bins. They were in those crates, and now they're all pretty in these. So I have them organized by season, and then on the inside, I have them divided off by month. Update. I started putting these up, and they had the lamination around them, so I cut around them, and I think it looks so good because it was just too much white with all the numbers and then the white border around that. So I love the way that looks. And then I put addition and subtraction. I have multiplication and division, but we don't use that in first grade. And I just quite frankly don't have room for that. So I put that up there, and then I need to finish it out with the border. I did not have room for the hundreds, tens, ones, thousands place posters. And I really didn't want to put anything underneath, but I also have my number counting where it has like 1, and inside the one it says 1, 2, 3, 4, and then 2, 2, 4, 6, 8. So I was gonna have to put those down there anyway, so I'll just put the place values down there too. But yeah, it's looking good so far. I might put those things somewhere else, but we'll see. If I put something down there, then I feel like I have to put something over there. But we'll see how it all comes together. I'm going to wait until the very end to do that. I finished that guy yesterday, and I just knocked this little guy out. It took me way less time than it did yesterday. And so I'm done building for a little bit. Whew. All right, next task on the list is to clear off all of that whiteboard, clean it off real good, and then start working on it. I'm making it more of like a bulletin board of like our calendar time and morning meeting type thing. Okay, I've hit a little bit of a dilemma, so I'm just going to talk through it. I'm going to show you what I've got done and what I'm thinking about. Okay, so on my whiteboard, I am making my morning meeting area because this is where my rug is going right here. I've got my classroom management that will review every morning at morning meeting, and then right here is going to be morning meeting with the calendar and all the things that we do at morning meeting. That used to be over there, but I'm changing it because I want us to be able to meet over here so that if I have anything to cover, they can sit on the carpet while I'm teaching on the whiteboard. Because last year I just didn't have the option, so I didn't really use my whiteboard that much, and I love using my whiteboard. So I'm debating if I should put that fabric up as a background or if I should just leave the white. I think I'm going to put the fabric up. I'm obsessed with this, by the way. Oh my gosh, it's so cute. But I don't know. I might do maybe a little bit of fabric and then leave the rest white. I don't know, y'all. Here's what I decided. I'm going to leave the fabric. I'm going to fix the magnets later, obviously, and straighten everything out. And I'll probably bring a steamer up here and steam the wrinkles out. But I've been gluing these magnets on the back. And I think it's going to make morning meeting so much easier because everything is going to be a magnet instead of a Velcro. I did Velcro when I was over there. And I did Velcro and push pins on the bulletin board over there, and it was just kind of a mess because my cards would rip, there was holes in the border, and it looked bad. But now I'm just gonna have magnets. So I'll update you when I'm done with it. Okay, it's been a very long day. I'm excited to show you my progress. So I'm going to take you on a little tour of the things that I got done today on day 4, and we'll be back tomorrow. Okay, so here's the morning meeting wall. I got it almost all the way done. Of course, the border's going to go around, and I'm going to straighten everything out and probably steam those wrinkles out. I'll fill that space with something, but I just love it because it's so functional. There's magnets on the back, so my kids are going to be able to easily come up here and switch things out. Also last year I had a little calendar that was on paper, and then I had Velcro on the back of these, and I love how this is just so easy. Slip it in and it's adorable. And then this is the mess right now, so this will all be cleaned up when I'm done, but I just have all of my to-do lists and notes and all the things that were over here. I slide it over there, and so I'll clean that up soon, probably when I'm completely done with the room. Let's see what else. I got the math wall almost complete. I might put something over there in that corner, and then there's those things down there that I didn't finish that I might put underneath. We will see. Of course, both of those have to be rebordered. I finished the other IKEA drawer, and then the last thing I did was I organized my books, which I showed y'all earlier. So I will be back tomorrow, and hopefully we can get more done.